Shooting guard from Seattle, Negros Oriental, number 8, Calvin Octana. Small forward from Talisay City, Cebu, number 16, R. Shooting guard from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. Small forward from Santiago, Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marsh.
I think it's the first time we see. We had to do it 3 times.
Technical foul of Peter Balao for the 2 rejumps.
We know TNT also a defensive team, right? They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. That time pretty much a wide open layup for CJ Perez. He doesn't really take too many dribbles. 1, 2, 3, maximum of 3, and then he's taking a shot.
Good high-low play there. Oftana goes to the other side and gets the first bucket of the game for TNT.
And I like how he's going for different looks. Not just the outside, but also on the inside.
That time beating the defense, the fronting defense of CJ Perez, who will be his teammate for Gilas Pilipinas. Very, very soon. A steal coming from BGR. He's up ahead and he is gone.
Just quick hands that time by Chris Ross. And then he's really been the difference maker. Remember, in that series against Barangay Ginebra, everybody thought it was already Barangay Ginebra who was going to win that series. But then when Chris Ross stepped up, completely changed that complexion of the game. And even here in the finals.
He had a couple of DNPs in the semis. Now a starter back to his old role with a death 5 of the San Miguel Beermen. 3 of the 5 actually starting alongside Lassiter as well. And Rosser will get the N1. Good pass inside from Kelly. And now this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. It does not prevent you from getting a point. It hurts your momentum. It hurts your confidence as well. But they're playing good defense here. Beaten by the 3-point shot of Chris Ross.
I mean, pretty much the entire season, you look at Chris Ross, he wasn't making threes as consistently as he is right now. You look at it, maybe that rest all throughout the elimination round, couple of, like you said, a couple of DNPs, you know, that's why he's fresh right now.
Good cut coming from BGR. Sometimes when you have an RH Dave there and a Jason Castro there, there's no pressure to score. But now, it's a must already from the second unit.
And that's the thing. If you look at TNT, if they're healthy, it's a very strong team as well. Problem is, because their starters have gotten injured, so now the second group has actually become the first group. So it's the third group that's really coming off the bench.
Next man up, that's the requirement. Kelly Williams, pull-up jumper, won't work. 9-8, a 1-point advantage for the San Miguel Beermen as Tautua hits it with the left hand. Download the Pilipinas Live app and update to the latest version to access Pilipinas Live Shorts for free.
We talked about turnovers and also the points off turnovers. Points off turnovers amongst off the 17 turnovers.
And now Aurin has it top of the key. Kelly will try again. A 3-point shot is good for Kelly.
Got to keep on taking that. Miss or make, as long as it's a good shot, you keep taking it.
That is the shot that is being given up by the defense of SMBU. Take it, but blocked from BGR. Now an opportunity for TNT to take the lead. Aurin has it. Kelly will try again. 3-point shot is good. Back-to-back threes for Kelly. That is huge for the confidence of TNT.
For him, the biggest difference in that last game was his mindset, coming in ready to capitalize on every opening until he finally found his rhythm. Now, CJ credits his performance as seeing his teammates fully embrace their roles, which he believes will be crucial tonight. As he put it, if we all play to our strengths, we have a big chance to close the series. So for CJ, it's all about sustaining that energy and effort, staying locked in defensively, and continuing to read the game well to help his teammates up for success. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bea, for that report. CJ with it now. The pass to Rodney Brondial, and Rodney throws it up, misses. Wins the rebound, though, as they will get another crack at it. Marcio, open, 3-point shot is down.
Recognizing strengths. Recognizing what his teammates can do. Marshall Lassiter, 3-point shooting, check.
17-17, tied ball game now. As there's a switch up top. SMB playing man-to-man. Ball screen provided. Another tap from Junmar leads to another TNT takeover. Marcio again.
11 minutes of action. And the beauty of it, he's not in foul trouble.
Making They won the matchup. Game 2, making only 2 triples. I mean, how many teams can do that? San Miguel did it easily as Calvin Octana comes up short. Another bucket inside, already in double digits. Prevent that one big run from SMB because usually it takes one. From a team as good as SMB, they get a 10-12 to nothing run on you, then game is wide open. Meanwhile, an answer. Heavy minutes for the starters of Coach Chotreyes. Only one sub has come in for them. And it is this guy, Kim Auren, who misses another putback from BGR.
Because he's got a counter for every single one, right? Even his teammates do.
BGR, how about another one? 14 first quarter points for Brandon Danuelas Rosser.
And he's there, what, 8-10 minutes a ball game, but he's scoring 8-10 points as well.
Block coming from Moto Tua against his former teammate, Brian Eruela.
C for TNT in the first quarter. We talked about assists, them moving that basketball. First quarter alone, TNT already with 10 assists.
Calvin Octana against the tenacious defense of Jericho. Finds a way through and hits the top layup. Boy, that was a difficult make from Calvin, extending their lead to 9. Only 1 point on the board, courtesy of that free throw coming from Jericho. Heading is with Auren, Eruela, BGR, and Kelly. Danuelas Rosser on the drive and a throwdown, his second dunk of the match. And this shot of the game is brought to you by... Maybe your
You can check it out on YouTube.
Kelly, another 3, his third of the game.
The Bigs are really going to be the key here in this series. Going to have to use their quickness advantage, their ability to shoot from the outside against Junmar and Tautua, and it's also their defense against SMB.
Marcio does not want to take the shot just yet. CJ towards his left, spinning to his right. Junmar getting the putback to drop. Speed against CJ Perez, still enough to get the stop. Amon with 4 to score. Vosotros gets to Espada. Jumper is sweet. On PBA Rush and Pilipinas Live, we're hoping and praying that you're safe from wherever you're watching us from. Another takeaway from CJ of the casual ball handling. Oh, what a big time chase down block from BGR. But BGR says, nah-uh.
What a chase down by BGR there.
Vosotros with a big on him. Amon trying to cross up the defense of Prondial. Asking for some help here. Goes to the crossover. Vosotros, another jumper. Doing his best to convince them otherwise. As this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona High School. Early 3 will not work for Glenn Cobuntin as Marcio on the attack. Fakes of Glenn. Goes on the drive. Overcooks it. Another rebound. Another pickup for Junmar, and it's an easy putback this time.
Yeah, pointed it out at the half that they need to be able to play with a little bit more urgency. You know, that is sometimes the difficulty when you're up 3-1.
3-point shot is open and down for RR Pogoy. Got a lot of rest in the first half because of his foul troubles and that 3-minute penalty.
So a lot of threes, right? 3 fouls, 3-point shot, and a 3-minute penalty.
That is correct. Meanwhile, Moto Tua maximizing his size inside because he's going up against a smaller defender in Glenn Cobuntin
All
again.
the players held their own in individual matchups while also locking in defensively as a unit. He pointed out that holding SMB to just 24% from the field is a promising sign to manage their turnovers and, most importantly, sustain the same energy and execution that they showed in the first 2 quarters. Gentlemen.
Thank you for that report, Bea. We saw that bucket coming from Glenn Cobuntin.
You don't want him on the bench.
Octana goes inside, kicks it out, heading for 3. That's good. Did not score a single point in the first half. Now has 5 for TNT. Still a good number for the squad of Coach Chotri, especially in a low-scoring half for their standards. CJ on the attack. Easiest bucket of the night for Junmar. Fajardo to Marcio. Lassiter gets the 3. Chotreyes says, okay, got you. Almon Vosotros checks in. Oh, another block for TNT as the shot clock expires against SMB. Almon Vosotros made a couple from there, misses this one. And the loose ball falls to CJ. Forward pass, Don Troliano is gone.
There's a guy like RR Pugoy, a guy like Reynam Batak, a guy like Jason Castro.
This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game. Jordan pushing. The pass lands with Vosotros. Will wait for BGR. Bogoy attacks inside, gets the bump and the bucket. And this shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with the Rexona Ice Cool. Vosotros far out. Only 8 to score. Almond falling away. The three-point shot won't work. Put back. It's called for heading.
Well, that extra effort, that's what TNT needs to be able to do. Try to get those offensive rebounds because the shots are not falling like they did in the first 2 quarters.
Coach Peter Martin noted that as something they need to do better off, and that will be a turnover. TNT quickly ahead, the pass, the BGR inside, the other side.
Now, San Miguel was left complaining to the referees, feeling that they got held down. TNT
They
capitalized.
will go back to the ball screen with Junmar. Bogoy with a snake dribble once again, the kick out, the swing to the corner. Vosotros for 3, it's gone!
Disadvantage of Vosotros, he ends up using his arms a little bit more, swinging it, getting called for that second foul.
Squad, a 15-point lead. The rebound tapped loose and recovered by TNT. Vosotros will attack, Vosotros will finish! Points in the ball game now, and it is the biggest lead of the matchup for TNT, 72-55. Goes on the drive, misses another layup. Junmar is there to save the day.
Whenever you have Jumar Fajardo inside, you know, you're more confident to take that shot because you know if you miss it, there's somebody there. There's a JMF, an 8-time MVP, to be able to get that offensive rebound.
Still a lot of time remaining for SMB to mount a counter attack, even if they're still down now by 15. Bogoy attacks once again and scores with the left hand. It has been the most effective play. As Oftana checks back in. Oh, they send the ball inbound, and that will be one defender down for TNT.
Because Bogoy thought that he was going to be subbed already by Oftana, so that was 5-on-4.
74-59. Still a 15-point lead. Jordan Heading takes a 3 and makes it. A big response from Heading.
Thrust forward in his words, and I quote, "Tonight, that stays the same. I will keep showing up for Coach Leo, just like how he showed up for me." Gentlemen.
But the ball will stay with the San Miguel Beermen. See, they're in a safe distance between the defenders against Cruz. But he will attack once again. Jericho banks it home. As they could not stop him that time around. They still have time. Trollano to Cruz. Finally a touch for Junmar. Trollano for 4. It's gone! Almost mishandling the rebound, but they save the possession. Trollano on the attack. Blocked by BGR. His 5th of the game. Bogoy and Cobuntin coming for them. Trollano makes his move, hits the brakes. Ross to Jericho. Cruz loses his defender and hits the one-hander.
Jericho and Trollano just so strong when they attack that basket.
The former Falcons soaring here in the 4th quarter, wanting to win this championship series here and now. Bogoy, thwarted by Lassiter on the initial attack, won't be stopped on the secondary. Cobuntin takes a tumble, but he will tough it out and stay in this game. 2.5 remaining. They play on. Oftana is gone.
What they were pointing was there was an 8-second violation.
Ross, Lassiter, Fajardo, and Cruz for Coach Leo. Marcio goes on the drive. CJ, 1 of 9 from the field in this game. Perez still with it. CJ off the spin. The emergency pass. Jericho to be the buzzer. It's gone. They won't go down without a fight. Cruz elevating his performance here in the second half. Only 1 point in the first 24 minutes. That means the Philippine Cup Final Series will stretch to at least Game 6. Again, to be played this coming Friday. Jericho should bring all of this momentum, even with the loss heading into the next game. because they will need him to be on point from the start of the matchup, as it will be the TNT Tropang 5G winning game 5, 86-78.